Anyway, like I say, a lot of my people would get brand new shoes, and then they would just give away the secondhand the shoes that were ripped or torn. On a lot of my job sites, I think this was one of the things that was happening in the LS shipyard and all that other stuff. Like I was providing shoes, I was providing pants or clothes, I was providing a couple pairs of clothes, and when when a pair of clothes would get ripped or torn, you know, they would be they would be replaced. That's how I knew the German army had tailored clothes because I had a lot of tailors, and so I was tailoring clothes and trying to figure out a general, because I think at some point in time I was going to make pants for the general public, so I was having my tailors like figure out a general pants and styles and blah blah, and that gets into all that. Anyway, like I said, a lot of the things, that's why people called me the greatest civilization builder and stuff like that, because they found out that, I mean, like I say, it's all in the records. It's all in the photographs. Lucifer White Star Lines, the Belfast LS shipyard, and LC and an LS and LC slate yard as well. You know. Anyway, like I said, I invented slavery, which is basically my version of slavery was basically a worker that's not related to you, of no relation, working for you. So anyway, and then other people kind of changed the way it was or what it was, and then we had to clean that up and blah blah. And then I created a new definition, workers, or you know, that's why in some of the movies they say the slaves are revolting. I mean, the workers are revolting, because my idea of slavery and what I had was slavery, because I started paid and food and clothed people. Of course, like I said, I'm the creative life form, so yeah, it's the only reason why you have whatever. Like I said, at some point in time, some idiot was like, revolt, free, whatever. And like I said, that's why the Irish people came to me about what Roosevelt was doing at the Panama Canal, because they had known me for hundreds of years or whatever as basically Lucifer Star LS. So, and they like they would say, you've always been fair to us. So, and I always would be. I'd always tell the truth about about my about my Irish workers, and we're Irish people. They're one of my best teams. So, like I said, whenever I was having a problem, I would send them in. I think sometimes they'd boast about it, like we're the troubleshooting, we're the fixing crew. We come in when things aren't going right. Like I said, that's why a lot of people were saying Nazi Germany or whatever, or Germany or the FIA, or the Lord of Germany. Well, I mean, it was me, it was my people. Like I would just ask my groups, like my Irish workers, to go do something, and then they would go do them. So anyway, yeah, I mean, from your point of view and your perspective, things might look a little, odd or strange, and it's like, well, you don't have to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared. Yes, there are 14,000 exoskeleton planet, life form planet worlds, and 14,000 1.5 little guy planets, and some acidic form life. I had a lot of life forms throughout the universe, so technically they're kind of friends. But like I said, I would stay away from the acidic life forms, or be very careful about talking to them, because they can be a little, bitey. Like I said, that's why I make these videos too, so you'll know what's out there and all this stuff. Yes, there are very dangerous life forms, and you should try and stay away from them and be very careful when trying to contact them or communicate with them. Don't just assume that everything's going to be nice. Not everything is nice. Well, like I said, there's a language barrier or an understanding barrier. You might be doing something that they would kill you for, and you wouldn't know it. So anyway, that's why I would go with like one of my exoskeleton races or one of my exoskeleton life forms, or just communicate with the 1.5s. The 1.5s were kind of like being mediators somewhat. Anyway, whatever. They're very good life forms. There's lots of life in the universe. So anyway, like I said, I make these videos so the children of the future and people just out in the world can kind of understand who I am, who they are, what's out there in the universe, and why. Since I am the creator of America and the namer of America, and no one else could tell you like I could. So anyway, because I'm the great Lucifer Star. Yeah, I was pretty great. I was pretty awesome. And yes, some people were scared of me. some people also fiercely love me and were very devoted and loyal to me. And like I said, I rewarded loyalty. If you're loyal to me, and most honest with me and most true with me, I would always back you, and always, you'd get benefits and stuff like that. Even women sometimes. Like sometimes some of my leaders, that were single, I would say, why don't you see if go to a school or whatever and see if any girls want to be with him. And so, and they would automatically get a wife, basically, because, it's me asking. So a lot of women would be like, oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's why things were different for my leaders and for my people, because, I'm God, the Creator. So when I asked, people would be like, because it's me asking. And other times people would be like, blah, 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 why should I, blah, blah. And I was like, because it's me asking. It's me, the Creator, your Lord, the one throughout the years asking you this question. And so, like I said, a lot of times the people, they wouldn't even have to torture people. It'd be like, well, for Lucifer, then yeah, it's like this. Because, well, they know. I mean, the roads, the streets, the electrical power in the houses. I had the first lit or powered city of light. Me. So, I'm the one behind all the water on this planet. I'm the one that, helped, made a nice little happy place for humans to live. So, and like I said, you can talk to the 1.5s or the exoskeletons. Ask anyone. Like I said, I don't mind. I don't mind you asking. I don't mind you talking together, or talking to someone else, or talking to another planet. I'm not restricting you. I'm not trying to keep you blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. Why would I? So you can go out there, you can ask other planets, you can ask whatever. At some point in time, I demanded that the Earth, or certain people on the Earth, surrender, because, well, there was a lot of fighting, like I say. A lot of fighting, there was a lot of what's called, Nixon or whatever. I was like, that's it, I'm done. So one of my other groups, came in and was like, on your knees. It's just like, all right, let's straighten this out. Like I said, I'm taking a vacation, and that's another thing. Like, I'm taking a vacation, my vacation is going to be interrupted, so let's find out why. Anyway, I was supposed to just be living a nice little life, like a normal person, kind of, except I'm still me. So, anyway, Rodney and Rosalie would be like, ah! It's like, oh, you don't know the half of it. 14,000 exoskeleton planets and worlds and stars. Actually, and there's usually more than one planet per sun or star. So, there are probably whole galaxies of them. And whole galaxies of the 1.5s. So the reason why I make these videos too is because, you guys will run into one of my other life forms, and, they might, and kill you, and you might want to be like, wait. And it might save your life, to know. At least you could be like, well, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I very much knew that some life forms were going throughout the universe looking for me, looking for evidence of me, trying to find me. Boarding ships and all kinds of stuff. Like, well, here I am, Yes, I'm the Creator. Just taking a vacation. Not what the big deal is. A lot of people worried about me getting nuked, or worried about someone just walking up and shooting me in the head. And, well, it's a possibility, but, it's not like I haven't died before. I was nuked. The whole thing with Abraham Lincoln, like I say. Nightmare. So anyway, like I said, I don't lie about anything. I don't try and hide anything. I don't try and fake anything. It's as true and honest as I can make it. There is no national security. There is no top secret with me and the American government or my government. Like I said, you'll find out that that the Auschwitz sites weren't actually the sites where the death camps or the persecution or suffering was. All the death camps and all the persecution sites were single wall construction buildings, and they were not much more than, like, my Germans walked in there, and like my Germans actually took care of it internally. Um, I guess maybe they figured since they were going to be blamed for it, they would go and do something about it. And so they found all these sites where basically it was just single wall construction, not much more than barbed wire and barns, basically. So they went in there and just dealt with the situation. Like I said, I loved Germany. I really did. Like, they were fantastic. I wish people could know the true Germany, the true, real Fias or Lord's Germany, my Germany. I wish you could have seen them. They were amazing. Of course, Congress or Richard Nixon and Jimmy Carter and a bunch of other people burned all the evidence and burned all the records. It's like, I don't think they were bad. I really don't. Once they found out about me and knew about me, they quickly, like Germany would say, we embrace the Lord, the leader. Me, I think. So, and they did, and I love them for it. So, they were wonderful. Like, I wish I could hug them and just tell them how much I love them. Anyway, like I said, that's why all those aircraft and stuff that America had, those weren't the Confederate aircraft. Those weren't whatever aircraft. Those were German aircraft. What was here on this country, I mean, even the Indians, I could have hunted down the Indians and killed them all, but, like, they were one of my people, so, I couldn't, and they were here in the country, so it's like, well, I'm not like that. I don't just walk into a place and kill everyone. It's like, well, I'm buying the land, but since you're here, I guess we'll have to make a nice little place for you. So anyway, so I guess they snuggled over and moved over, and there's plenty of room for everyone. Like I say, I'm a steamship owner and steamship builder and spaceship builder. So anyway, yeah. So so you can know that there are 120 to 400 other planets with humanity or some sort of government like mine out there. Eventually you'll be wandering around, I'm sure. Or should already be. Like I said, the LSF was a long, long time ago. But like I told the people on Earth, I was like, I don't know where you're going to go. Earth or my planets are the best in the universe. Nice, beautiful beaches, soft sand, plenty of metal, plenty of water, just the right temperature for humans. Paradise. I don't know what other planet you'd rather be on. This is one of the best in the whole universe. So there are others. Like I said, there's at least 36 others just like Earth. They should be out there, or 400. So you're not alone. Hopefully you'll never be alone. Like I said, at one point in time,